First of all, I'm really sorry about the echo in this video. You'll see why is it so in just a little bit. But before that, you have probably seen the What If I Die Tomorrow video. If you haven't, click somewhere around here and you have to watch it before you watch this one. I like doing some kind of 3 minutes of motivation videos, that's how I call them. And I really enjoy making them, but they take me a lot of time to plan, to prepare, to go to the place, and so on and so on and so on. And on my last 3 minute of motivation video in Prague, I was extremely frustrated. I almost ruined my whole holiday because of this video, because it was so time consuming and energy consuming. This is the 15th take just on this first part of this video. That's why it's so frustrating. But also that is the reason that I'm not preparing for this video. Actually, you'll see the whole process and what will happen at the end. Actually, you have probably already seen and you know what have happened, and this come out to be a good video or not really a good video. Anyway, I'm going to show you the whole process without any preparation, without any shot list, without any location list, whatever. But I'm also going to tell you the whole story behind this adventure, and let's start with the exact place that we're at. This villa is out of a postcard. The reason we rented this place is also the same reason I actually wanted to do this video. Sylvia and I have dreamed to have the full Santorini experience. It's our first trip after the pandemic, and during this period we had enough time to really think about life, death, and how little time we have on this planet. So we better make it count. Although the whole video starts quite depressing, this is the truth, and it's also one of the biggest motivators for me to live my life the way I imagine it. The only shot that I had planned for this video was the first one, me playing dead on Santorini's famous black beach. After waving my face number 10, my nose, my pockets and my ass were full of black sand for the rest of the day. I thought this shot will be fitting to set the mood for the whole video. What if I die tomorrow? I had chosen slightly depressing song, actually quite depressing. I love such kind of songs, and I wanted the combination of the piano in the background and the existential question to send the viewer in his or her deepest, darkest thoughts. What will really happen if I die tomorrow? And what is stopping me from living the life that I want right now? What kind of fears and doubts I have to overcome, and how can I use death as the biggest motivator possible? Santorini has been on my bucket list for quite some time, but it has always been full of people. The moment Greece opened its borders, we knew we'll get the chance of a lifetime to enjoy the island without the crowds. Santorini is famous for one of the best sunsets, and it felt like my beautiful Bulgaria had something to prove on the road to the border. I have never seen the sky light up in such colors and so bright. At 10 p.m. it was still so beautiful. Although we had a long night ahead of us, we had to stop and appreciate the moment. After all, this whole trip was exactly about that. 800 kilometers driving and 2 flights later, we were on the island and it didn't disappoint. The place was empty. We've all seen the pictures of white houses, the caldera, and the blue domes, but the photographs or video clips cannot prepare you for the view.
You showed me how to dare to love. So tell me what you're thinking of.
I wanted to capture every moment through the lens, but at the same time, I just stopped and took everything in. This was a dream come true, and I was so grateful that we were so lucky and so blessed to experience it in its unique way. Every day was full of experiences. We rented an ATV, then we upgraded to some kind of a buggy. We visited all the beaches, ate all the amazing food, watched a number of spectacular sunsets, took an inappropriate amount of photos, and we went scuba diving. About that, for an unknown reason to me, all the underwater footage was unusable. I don't know if it was my fault or the settings or the camera did something weird, but I barely chose a few shots to include in the final video. It's a pity because one of the dives in some underwater lava tunnels was really a thing I wanted to share with you guys. But on the other hand, I'm not completely mad because the dive instructor was a terrible operator, and if I had good quality but bad shots, I would probably be even more disappointed.
Joe! I walk everywhere.
There are many shots that didn't make the final cut. There are also plenty of shots that were not my best work ever. Actually, reflecting on it, the whole video is also not my favorite ever. But the most important is the message and the constant reminder that I will have that life is short and I better make the most out of it before it's too late. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.